Hey everybody, this is Horrific, and we're here with more Come Deliverance II. Where we left off the last episode, seemed to get into another fight and maybe get ourselves in trouble again. So let's get into it, see what's going on. Hopefully we're not for the noose. Is that someone getting ragged? I think it is. Close your ears, children. Cover your peepers. You don't need to see and hear that. Oh, is that the monk from the first game? So in the first game, if you're unaware, guys, there was a monk who was like a bit of a warrior monk, warrior priest. He was cool. One of the quests, you have like a bit of a piss up with him one night, and it gets a bit out of hand. Really, really cool quest, and he's quite an interesting character.
Well. Distinguished guests.
For the love of God. Does it have to be him?
Trust me, friend.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
We need to have a word with you.
Would your graces care to sit?
I think not.
Alright, so what's going on here?
What brings you to my humble rectory, gentlemen?
Are you all packed, Godwin? I heard you got kicked out of your humble rectory.
Did you have anything to do with it?
So who do I owe that to? You wouldn't have had anything to do with this, would you, Hanush?
You've no one to thank for that but yourself, Godwin. If you hadn't been living like an animal, you wouldn't be regretting it now.
You're wrong, though. I don't regret anything.
And I trust you won't regret hearing us out now. We have a secret mission for you.
Reputation lost. What? Am I playing as Godwin now? This is... How interesting. Secret mission. Make a joke.
Secret mission? Sir Radzig, I hope you're not trying to drag me into some state espionage game of yours. Somehow, over the years, I fell out of the habit of being inconspicuous.
You buffoon! Let his lordship finish!
Do you know about Lord Capon's mission?
He went to Trotsky.
Aye. I heard a word or two about that. Where was it you sent him? Trotsky?
Yes. To Sir Otto von Bergoff's castle.
Royal Chamberlain von Berger. The League of Lords fella.
You know more than I'd expect from you.
It doesn't surprise me. I also know that Trotsky is about 3 days' ride away.
2 days. Weather permitting.
The young lord should have been back long since then, shouldn't he?
He should. But he's not.
Should I find out why he's not here, or did you seek me out? Why did you seek me out? I mean, it's basically the same question, isn't it? Let's just be more direct.
And now you want me to find out why he's not here yet.
That's right. You'll go to Trotsky and see if anything's happened to him.
I mean, we know why not Henry, but we'll ask him.
Why don't you send Henry after him? As far as I know, he's always done a good job for you.
That's exactly why he went with Capon.
So it's more serious than I thought. All right. I'll do it.
Well, that went better than I expected.
Oh, don't get ahead of yourself. I won't rest until my nephew is safely back in Perkstein.
When should I go?
Right away.
He's gonna be hanging out his bumhole.
Fuck! Did they have to lock us up in here of all places? I have a feeling these walls are moving. The cell is getting smaller and smaller. Can you hear me? Let me out! Hey! Hear me!
Give it a rest. No one's come in.
I feel like we're going to be crushed
I
here.
guess. No, we won't. Maybe it'll bring us together.
Well, that ought to bring us closer together.
Very droll. I just don't like these kind of places.
Like jails. Not a lot of people do.
No, I suppose they don't. Listen here, Henry. I wanted to say, well, that I'm glad to see you again.
I don't believe you. Such like a melty response, isn't it? Let's just say
Henry?
something. I'm just a peasant. Do my ears deceive me, or is that an apology? Oh, let's be a bit sarky.
Oh, sounds like the great Sir Hans Capon is getting ready to apologise. But why?
Well, because I'm just sorry, I suppose. Nevertheless, Henry, I wanted to say that, well, you were right. I behaved badly. Awfully.
Apology accepted.
All right,
There's no need to drag it
I
on, is there?
accept your apology. All water under the bridge, eh? Old pal.
Thanks.
Water under a duck.
So,
Or
what were you
off
getting up to
bridge's
the whole
back.
time anyway?
I don't know, one of the two. I was working at the forge.
I was working in the blacksmith's forge in Takov.
Oh, well, lucky for you, you have a trade you could work at.
Sort of. Most of the time I was actually chasing after lost carts or scrambling over the rocks looking for hermits.
Well, at least you weren't bored, eh?
What about you?
I also stuck to what I'm best at.
What, boozing and whoring?
Ha-fucking-ha. Hunting.
So you were poaching.
You were poaching?
Only commoners poach. I was hunting in the territory of another noble. Without his permission, admittedly.
But that's a capital crime.
Ah, bollocks! Nothing to worry about.
Heaven help us.
Shh, quiet! There's something going on outside the door.
Have you seen Captain Thomas? Yarrick says he's in a bad way.
He's right. Them fuckers cut him up good.
Last I heard from Father Nicodemus, though, was that his wounds are healing.
Aye. Only he's been struck down by a fever. And the sawbones is away with Sir Otto.
Good God!
Captain Thomas! Yes! He met us before we reached the pond, didn't he? We showed him our letter.
But he's in a fever. You heard them.
Oh, we'll deal with that somehow. Hey!
Leave it be.
Hey! Open up, you rabble! We're messengers from Ratai. Your captain can confirm it. Do you hear?
Again?
Those damned fools won't give us any peace.
Come on, fellas! Be reasonable! We're envoys of the Lord of Lipa!
It's about time. Just you wait till Lord von Berghoff hears how you treat a noble.
You, come with me to the courtyard. Chamberlain says we ain't gonna waste bread on you for nothing. We've got a job for you.
Oh.
What about me? I want to talk to the captain right now!
You want to talk to God, fella. You're getting the gallows for poaching.
Huh?
What? But you can't hang a nobleman.
Jesus, wait! Hear that? That bell's tolling for you, mate. 12 more times, and the priest will come for you. Hans!
But you can't!
Hans,
Yeah,
don't
this
worry,
is
I'll fix
not a
it!
good situation, is it?
I'm a nobleman! Do you hear me? I'm a noble! I'm Sir Hans Capon of Bergstein.
Oh dear, it just keeps going from bad to worse.
So, if you want to get out of here, you'll have to make amends and work off your debt. For a start, you can carry all the charcoal from this wagon up to the store.
Wait, though. What's going to happen with Capon?
With that madman, he was poaching, so he'll swing.
But he really is a noble.
Ain't you a bit old for fairy tales, son? Once the bell tolls for the 12th time, it won't matter a damn who he used to be anyway. If you want to do something for him, pray. And best pretend you don't know him.
Your Captain Thomas can testify that we're envoys from Ratai. It's the truth, I swear.
Don't you say a word about our captain. We don't know if the poor fella will live to see morning. They moved him during the night to the chapel at the very top of the Maiden. It seems only God can help him now.
Ooh.
And can I go there? I really have to talk with Captain Thomas.
Don't fucking annoy me, fella. You got off lightly so far, believe me.
What? You won't even let me pray in the chapel?
We will not. You're not allowed inside at all. And don't let me catch you snooping around there.
Why did they move Thomas?
Why did they move your captain to the chapel? All that way up?
So he'd be closer to God. Either the good Lord will help him, or take him to his bosom. The captain's in a really bad way. And our Sawbones is away with Lord von Bergov.
What about my things?
What about my things? You took everything away from me.
That's what happens to people in jail. When we set you free, you'll get your stuff back. In the worst case, we might keep something to cover the damages you caused at the wedding. Got it?
Got it.
Why do you ring the bell 12 times?
Do you always ring the bells before an execution?
Aye, it's a local custom. They say back in the past, the local lord slept through a scheduled execution, and they had to release the condemned man. Don't worry, that won't happen today.
What happens when...
What happens when I'm done with this?
What do you reckon? You'll get another job, and when there's no more work for you, you can bugger off wherever you like.
That's all.
Aye? What'd you expect? The axe? Lord von Bergov is strict, but he ain't a tyrant. But poaching now, that's another matter.
Okay, I'm gonna work.
I'll get to work then.
Good lad. The store's up by the gate to the inner bailey. Orsina the blacksmith is idling around somewhere there. He'll think up some job for you. Or go down to the outer bailey where they're building the scaffold near the gate. They'll be working up there for sure. And no wandering around where you're not allowed. Don't stick your nose inside the castle. Got it?
Yeah. Got it.
Alright, so... I guess we're in prison, and we need to just do the crime. We need to try and get to Captain Thomas, right? Because he's the only person who knows who we are. I'm thinking if we can... I don't think we're going to be able to just run and sneak through. Like, my sneak skill is awful.
Not enough pretty girls for my
What's this
liking.
guy doing?
It's a lot better here in Trotsky.
Let's hope the bro...
What are you doing? Quit blabbering and come and help me.
Oi, Wojtek.
It's the guy who got
Could
me
you
in
stop
trouble.
gabbing and come and help?
Can't you see I'm talking to someone?
He's
I
like
ain't
a
seen
thirsty
you
boy,
here.
isn't he?
Are you new and all? Well, I'm Magda.
New and all.
I'm Henry.
It's great to have some new lads here.
Oh, aye. Henry, how about you bugger off? I wouldn't want a repeat of our last disagreement.
This time I'd give you a hard time. Come and help
Me
me.
neither. But all I care about is you giving me a hand. Those sacks won't carry themselves.
I'll just finish what I'm discussing with Magda and I'll be right with you.
Are you also helping Wojtek's uncle?
What? I'm serving time, just like Wojtek. Clearly he's lying to try and get her cookies, if you know what I mean. So let's call him out. I hate this guy. He's just an absolute wet blanket, thirsty boy. But he's a bit of a, like, harasser of women, I think.
No, I'm not helping anyone's uncle. This is a punishment, just like with Wojtek here.
A punishment?
Aye. We got into a bit of a fight at Lord Semin's wedding.
What? Are you trying to make a fool of me?
Ah, that's not quite how it was.
You wretch.
Oh, thanks. You really are a cunt.
What? We'll deal with it. You're supposed to be hauling bags, not picking up girls.
A cunt. While you're having fun chatting up girls, I'm hauling sacks. If anyone's a cunt, it's you.
Well said.
Don't worry, I'll find you.
Yeah, I hope you do. I'll kick the crap out of you, dude. Again. I kind of want to murder him. You know, but like in honorable combat. Alright, so we've got a whole 3 of these bags, and it seems like it's pretty far, so I will, I'll do a quick cut now.
That's that.
Alright, so that's the last of the sacks. We're going to head down to the gallows next, and I know the blacksmith's there, but I'm kind of hoping that we can maybe break the gallows so that it won't, like, Hans, like, even if we don't get to Hans, he can't be killed because it's broken. Do you know what I mean?
Did you hear about what happened at the big
I'm guessing,
wheel?
though, I don't know if that's an option at all. So, what's this? Oh, cobbler. Cleanliness next to godliness.
Good to see you, friend. So I went to see my brother. And to talk about the...
Okay, gallows. Anyone around here? This guy's it. Hide hand. Hide hand. Who would I even ask?
The Lord be with you. What do you need?
I was told to come and ask you for a job.
Nice timing. Do you know anything about carpentry?
No. Blacksmithing is more my field.
Ah, well, that's handy. I got the job of fixing up this here scaffold, so it don't collapse when we hang that poacher. But the whole thing is fucked. I need a good carpenter's axe. There's one broadaxe in the shed, but it's as blunt as a file. Of course, Osina didn't find time all year to hone the thing.
I could help you with that.
Good. Well, that'd be great. Go and get it from the shed, sharpen it, and bring it back to me.
Sure thing.
Where's the shed? Right here. Like that. I think we've gone the other way. If anything, we're just helping make sure that Hans dies in a minute.
Sharp as a razor.
Maybe we'll get some sort of reward.
Here it is. Hope it's good.
Sharp as a skinning knife. Nice. Without your help, the scaffold could well collapse under that poacher. And nobody wants that.
Wouldn't the
And then the execution would be postponed.
I doubt it. We're not going to make a show out of it like they do in Prague. But someone would have to get their hands dirty, and no one fancies that.
Understandably.
Anyway, thanks. I can't afford to fuck things up today. The Chamberlain is as tetchy as the devil.
Isn't he always?
Yeah, but even more today. Anna the laundress said he's got bellyache. Everyone is avoiding him like the plague.
Uh-huh.
Do you know how I can get into the Maiden?
Would you happen to know how I can get into the Maiden?
And what would you want in there?
I want to pray in the chapel. And they don't want to let me in.
The chapel, eh? Well, I'll be damned. I know one hand by the name of Binyek that wanted into the castle too, but for a damn different reason.
Did he succeed?
And did he succeed? In getting in, I mean.
Aye, he did. He climbed down into the well in the courtyard. See, there's caves under Tursky, and the well ain't actually a well, but an underground pool in one of them caves. And from there, you can get to the dungeons, and then into the Maiden.
Oh, he sounds bold.
Oh, aye, but they still caught him and gave him a whipping. And when they found out how he done it, they took the cleats out of the well wall.
What does that mean?
That the next Binyek would have to jump in and not climb down. I wouldn't fancy that.
Indeed.
All right.
I'll be going.
Aye. Farewell.
So we've got some information there. So we need to get to the well in the courtyard. And that'll probably get us through.
Greetings, friend.
Let's go see what the blacksmith needs.
I finished hauling the sacks. What now?
How should I know? They told me to think up some job for you, so you wouldn't be idle. So if you want to pass the time, go ahead, but do it sensibly.
I'll help you with anything.
I'd say there's plenty of work to do around here. I'll gladly help you with something.
Aye, but I've only got work in the forge, and that ain't for everyone. I'm a respected tradesman here, understand?
Well, luckily, we're a blacksmith.
I'm a blacksmith too, even if I don't look the part right now.
Oh, really?
Aye. My pa was a blacksmith. A respected one.
Then you might actually be some use to me. At least I wouldn't have to work my fingers to the bone all the time. I'll tell you what. Go to the forge. The fire's gone cold. I haven't had much time for, well, the trade. So fire it up and make some horseshoes for Kabat. He's our groom. Always bothering me that you don't have shoes for the horses. And there's only one nag stabled here now that his lordship's away with his men.
All right. How many should I make?
How many legs does a horse have?
Usually 4.
4.
Smart lad. We've got one horse. That's 4 times 1. But Kabat's already got 3. So that's 4 minus 3, which is...
1. All right.
You'll find everything you need in the trunk in the forge. It's there, past the gate.
All right. But I was told not to go there.
And now I'm telling you to go. And when it's done, bring it to me to check so you don't make me look bad. Off you go. Lads,
okay.
This here
Oh, it's this way. I wonder if we can, like, forge a dagger or something instead.
Crucifix! Where's that blacksmith?
What's
the matter, good wife? Why are you standing here grumbling?
Because of that damn blacksmith. I'm waiting here for him like for Judgment Day. The lock on my spice chest is stuck, and Sir Otto will be back any time. How am I to bake gingerbread without ginger, eh?
How can the blacksmith
help you?
How do you think? He always takes this bit of wire and opens the chest for me, and then he promises to change the lock for 3 years now.
Can
I help you somehow?
No, unless you can pick a lock. And decent folk don't know how to do that.
I mean...
I know how to do it, but first I have to get tools for it.
All right, I'll wait here. Another while won't kill me.
He's a good Christian.
Alright, so we need to find a lockpick. Could there be one in here? I mean, we can rob that. This is the chest for making the horseshoe stuff. Let's rob this. Okay, that's all right. So we got lockpick. Can we forge a sword? No, we don't have enough steel. Let's see if we can do this lockpick for her. It's only, I mean, I'm only going to be able to do it if it's an easy lockpick.
So I got what I needed, and we can get to it. Where's that chest?
It's in the castle cellars. Follow me. My time is precious, seeing as how his lordship will be back any time.
Yeah, but I'm not allowed there. I was told to stay in the courtyard.
Never mind that. You're going with me and you're helping me. Come along.
So I guess, sort of like
What
the
a
more
day.
quests you do,
I burned the rue in the morning,
more you open up.
and then the girl told me we're out of venison. I don't know what that gamekeeper's up to again. Actually, I do know, and it ain't nothing good. And now this. 3 years that lock is broken, and 3 years that good-for-nothing has been promising to fix
Frank,
it. But no,
I don't
after all,
care.
I'm just a
Careful.
stupid cook fanker who's always nagging and won't leave anyone in peace. But if I didn't nag, there'd be nothing done in this godforsaken castle. You have to kick people's asses here to even get them out of bed in the morning.
I guess
the lazy bones.
squeaky wheel gets
Boy.
the grease, right? Why is there ominous music? She said I'm allowed down here.
Here it is, that damn chest.
Do you know how I can get up to the chapel?
You can't. Only his lordship and his family go there. And of course, Father Nicodemus. Usually, that is. Only now, Captain Thomas is lying there. He's at death's door. God save him.
I understand.
Okay.
God be with you.
Right, let's see if we can do this. Like I said, I'm not very good at the lock picking, but I'm hoping.
The first bell. Another 11 to go.
Here we go. We did it.
Thank you kindly, young man. If you want to get a bite to eat, stop by the kitchen.
It happens. Just
Okay.
watch where you're going next time.
Right, we're not allowed in there. Okay.
Gingerbread? I'll bet it was that ninny Dorker who took it.
I guess this is the kitchen.
And smile. I don't want to see any sour faces when his lordship returns. You'll be happy to see him home.
Talk to this guy. Sir, may I have a moment?
Sir, I want to ask you something.
You? What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be helping outside in the courtyard? Christ! Ah! First you cause mayhem at a noble wedding, and now you go snooping around where you shouldn't.
I see that you have health issues.
I noticed, sir, that something is troubling you. I could help you.
How could a vagabond like you help me?
I'm a wandering student. I don't look the part, but I'm experienced. Wandering student.
One vagabond isn't the same as another, sir. It can be hard to tell the difference between beggars and us students from Prague, but we have a bit of knowledge.
And what are you doing here? Prague is a long way off.
I'm here to gain experience. Our professors encouraged us to travel the world, but I ran out of coin and things went from bad to worse.
Mm-hmm. And where did you study?
You know, school. I was studying.
But what school?
A university. With professors.
Now listen here, you filthy vagabond.
Oh, dear.
No one is going to make fun of me. Clear off before I have you whipped, you mangy cur. Oh, it started up again. On your way.
Alright, I guess that's kind of like ruined the chance, right? So cook. Right.
And don't forget to light the fire in the main hall.
What's in here?
There is a dungeon, and that doesn't do me any
guards sat there, so I think the well is probably going to be our best bet at this point. We could make the horseshoe and see what happens. Let's do that. I'll cut ahead because I know this isn't the most entertaining to watch. Fun story though, I did actually do a blacksmith course in real life.
It's as cold as a
2
dog's
years ago.
snout.
That was really cool. I made a knife. Alright, so that's the horseshoe done. We're just heating it up for the final quench. I cut a lot of that out just because, you know, it does take multiple minutes and I don't think it's that interesting just watching someone hammer. While I was forging though, I heard someone praying about Captain Thomas. So I think I might go and talk to them and see if we can get any info out of them.
Guard?
Must you interrupt me at my prayers? If it's arms you want, go to the kitchen.
Sorry to bother you, but I heard you praying. I need to get to your captain.
You know Thomas? Where from?
That's a really long story, but I heard what happened to him, and I need to talk to him.
Talk? What do you expect to hear from him? But it's all the same. Thomas is lying in a fever upstairs in the Maiden. It don't look good for him. Them bastards cut him up good. Poor fella. And if that wasn't enough, they stole his rosary too. Barbarians.
What exactly is wrong with Thomas?
What exactly is wrong with Thomas?
He was badly wounded in a fight. It looked for a while like he wouldn't live to see the dawn. But he got a bit better. Only a few days ago he caught a fever and the Sawbones is away with Lord von Burgo. And that fever ain't letting up.
Which tower is in the
And the Maiden Tower? Which one is that?
You in Trotsky for the first time, eh? It's that narrow, higher one on the eastern side. We call the second one the Crone. There's some legend about it, but to tell the truth, it never much interested me.
Okay,
I'll be going. I'll pray for Thomas.
Thanks.
If you're after some leftovers...
Right, let's drop this horseshoe off to the blacksmith. Let's see if that opens up anything additionally. We did have the second bell toll ring.
About that horseshoe.
Well, did you get it done?
Yeah. Here.
Well, what are you standing around here for? I told you to take it to Kabat.
No. You told me to bring it and show it to you.
You're a smart one, eh? Well, now I'm telling you to go to Kabat with it. He's our groom. Most likely he'll be idling by the upper stables, the grouch. Just between the two of us, he's a very unpleasant fella. Unlike me.
I can't wait.
Right, let's go. Upper stables, where are those? Oh, over there.
I brought you those horseshoes. I mean, horseshoe.
That took long enough. I've only got one horse here and I've got nothing to shoe him with. And you know who gets in the shit over it?
You?
Exactly. Mistakes are punished here. So either I'd end up reduced to beggary, or I'd have to go back to what I was doing before. And I wouldn't like that.
What did you do before?
You're a bit inquisitive, ain't you?
Well, I get the feeling you're actually proud of it.
I'm in prison. Why are you
Let's just
moaning
say
at
I
me?
haven't always made an honest living. Is that enough for you?
Sure. I wouldn't want to be rude.
Very wise.
Will I get a reward?
Do I get something for those horseshoes?
Hey, I've no time for jokes. I've only got one horse here, but even so.
Alright,
I'll be going then.
So run along, and next time, put some effort into it.
Alright, so I think we've exhausted most stuff. I don't really want to just jump down there without a weapon, just in case. I mean, I know this isn't Skyrim, but there could be goblins down there, you know? That's a lie, guys. There's definitely not garbs? Goblins. I think this is like the guards' quarters, so let's see if we can find anything. It's a very hard lock. We are trespassing. Oh! That'll do. Yeah, I didn't want to go down the well in case there could be bandits down there or anything. You don't know, do you? A wolf? Who knows? So we'll take that sword.
Farewell, my friend.
We'll head down.
Greetings.
I think that's going to be our only option, other than like sneaking all the way through the castle. That's the third.
The third toll. Ah, shit. Oh, this was a bad idea.
Get rid of some of the grime by washing.
But it seems I won't drown, at least.
Alright, it's going to be very dark down here. I should have got a torch. What an idiot. Alright. We'll equip the sword. Yeah, a torch would have been much better, I think. This way, maybe? Torch! Awesome. Let's just equip it. That was handy, wasn't it? Handy dandy. Okay. This could end up being a little bit of a maze, but we'll head towards the... Thought I heard something. We'll head towards the direction of B anyway. Okay, so this is going to be the dungeon, probably. Maybe we should put the torch away now. Do a bit of sneaking. I think we should drop the sword, actually, because... I mean, I might regret it. But if we get caught with it, it's a stolen item, right? We need to be really careful in here. Is that not just the kitchen that we've been to before? I think it is.
Hans! Are you there?
Henry! Is that you? You've got to get me the fuck out of here. They want to hang me.
Unfortunately, that's true.
Yes. Unfortunately, that's true. They're building a scaffold in the courtyard.
Oh, Jesus Christ! You've got to find that Captain Thomas, who can testify who we are.
I know, but they took him during the night up to the chapel in the Maiden Tower. They won't let me in there.
Jesus! Why do I have to have such rotten luck? Christ wounds.
We've been lucky until now.
We've been damn lucky all the time I've known you. It was only a matter of time before it turned to shit.
It's all the same. How did you get in here anyway? Did they let you come and see me?
Not exactly. I shouldn't be here. And if they catch me, the game's up.
That's not good. There's a guard just around the corner watching the jail.
Okay.
Well, I'll have to try and get further. I'll manage it somehow.
Just don't get caught.
So I mean, that's literally where we unlock the chest. There's no point going that way, is there? Let's... Is there another route in the underground? There must be, right? It can't just be to the dungeons, because otherwise it's pointless. Nothing like, you know, a proper cave system to really confuse you. Just seeing if there's anything else of value. This way? No, that's locked up tight. Yeah, it just seems to be that. Definitely can't get through there. Oh my god, so jittery on the stairs. You're gonna have to distract him, I think, guys.
Make sure those liver are well roasted, so they're crisp on the outside and juicy on the inside. Nothing half cooked.
Okay, so that feels like it was all a bit pointless, doesn't it? Because jump down into the well to not really get anywhere. What's this?
The fourth bell.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I can smell you from over here.
Ah, sorry, mate.
Greetings. And with you.
Little wash. I guess we were stinky from the well. As clean as you're gonna get. We're just gonna have to try and sneak through, I think. It's gonna be that tower over there, I believe. Yeah, sorry if there's a weird cut there. I just did a save and quit. Let's see if we can get anywhere. Is this the kitchen? Okay, it's just another route to the same place. I don't think we're the best sneaker. We haven't really done any sneaking yet, so... There's a guard there. What are we doing on the map? So we need to get that way.
What's going on here?
It's the wrong person.
What was that?
I wanted out.
Right, I suppose it was nothing.
Uh-oh.
How come it's open? I closed that door.
Let's hope we don't get caught. Okay. Okay. It's just a lap. It's a shame we can't like climb out of the window and just like hold on to the edge of the
Huh? But I closed that door. Why is it open?
I must be mad. I suppose it was nothing.
Could have been a draft. I don't know yet.
The bell's ringing for Hans the 5th time.
We need to hurry up, I think.
To hell with it.
Huh?
Huh. So we need him to go over there.
Strange.
Run up those stairs. Okay, we're making progress.
I suppose it was nothing.
Or are we making progress? Discovered priest Nicodemus. Get to Thomas. Okay, it looks like we're not trespassing anymore. Captain Thomas. We did it, guys. We did it.
Pardon me for disturbing you, miss.
If you want to pray, go somewhere else. The chapel is closed. Unless you're a priest. Which I presume you're not.
No, I'm not. My name is Henry.
I'm Adela, Thomas's sister. What is it you want, Henry?
I need to talk to your brother.
No chance of that. He's been lying in a fever for 3 days. And the surgeon is away with Sir Otto. Unless he returns soon, Thomas won't be talking to anyone ever again.
Let's see if we can help. Maybe we can make a chamomile decoction or something.
Maybe I could help somehow?
The only one who can help now is the priest. And I don't want to sound gloomy, but all he can do is pray too. Just the same as me.
Where's the physician?
He's with Lord von Berghoff. When Thomas started to get feverish, he left some concoction for him. He was only meant to be gone for a while. But it seems they got stuck somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, the concoction ran out, and we don't have any other physician here.
I'm not a physician, but I could try and brew that concoction. It can't hurt to try. Do you know what it was brewed from?
If I knew that, I'd have brewed it myself. Not even our surgeon knows. He does everything according to his books. He uses some medical manuscript, whether he's treating people or livestock.
And where is this book?
How should I know? Probably in his chambers, in the Crone.
I'll have a look there then.
But no one is allowed there.
I'll figure it out somehow.
Why do you want to help us?
I need to speak to Thomas. Or, yeah.
Well, unless Thomas recovers and testifies that me and my friend are messengers from Ratai, then my friend will be executed.
You mean that poacher who's to be hanged?
He's a noble. Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. The whole thing is one big misunderstanding. And only Thomas can sort it out.
I'm a bit bewildered by all this. But all right.
The main thing is, I want Thomas to live too.
Yes, you're right.
I'll get going then. I don't have much time, and neither does Thomas.
Go. And thank you.
Okay, so where are the guys' chambers?
Hold on. I'm just going to clean.
Kay, where's Kay? Oh my god, it's so far away.
No, please.
It's all right. You'll be fine.
The tricky bit, I think, is going to be getting back down there, isn't it? Alright, so getting back down is going to be difficult, isn't it? Because this guard on the stairs, if I remember rightly. Come on, why aren't you going? You going?
Must be mad.
Cool.
Huh. Strange.
Alright. That's one bit done.
To hell with it.
Someone else is walking around. There's a lady in there, which we don't want to deal with. Oh, there's a lady down here as well. Is that gonna work?
What's going on here?
No, she's still looking this way.
What? What is this racket here?
Maybe?
I'm fussing over nothing.
Maybe. You might have done it. Okay, cool. Right. Let's move doubly quick, because Hans is definitely running out of time, isn't he? Okay, that's number 6.
The 6th
I think.
spell.
So we're halfway
Half
through.
the time is up.
Is it in here? Yeah, it must be. No, it's not. Oh, God. So we're going to have to get into this side. This is not off limits. I think upstairs will be though, won't it? No, apparently we're allowed in here.
You've no business upstairs. You're not permitted to be here.
Okay.
Halt!
Okay.
Easy! I surrender!
You can't say you weren't warned. You can't just loiter around on other people's property. You'll pay up and show me whether you stole anything. Otherwise, we'll deal with your unruliness in the pillory.
Alright, pay the fine, accept punishment, convince guards, run away. Oh, pillory. I don't really want that. Branding is definitely not. Execution. Let's see if we can blag it.
Look, can you keep a secret?
What are you talking about? What secret?
Look, we're both men, aren't we?
Where are you going with this? You're testing my patience.
It's like this. Yesterday, I met this pretty girl. She makes yarn. And you know what they say about girls who work with spinning wheels?
No? What?
They're really good in bed.
That's a good one.
Well, this yarn spinner, she was very afraid her mother would find out we planned on meeting. So she gives me these complicated directions on where to meet her. At high noon, I stood at the shadow of the tallest linden tree, and step by step, I set out. Then all of a sudden, I look around and realise I have no idea where I am. The girl's nowhere to be seen, and people are yelling at me. That girl made a right fool of me.
That's what you get for thinking with your prick.
Aye. I've had enough embarrassment for one lifetime. Can't we just let this one slide?
All right, then. I'll turn a blind eye, just this once. Where are you going? You're not allowed in there.
Yeah, let me out and I'll...
I'm sorry.
So, I think Henry blagged that really, really well. Or really well. We need to get rid of this guard, though.
Bloody hell, I'm starving.
Let's try talking. You wait
I suppose you're waiting here for a bite to eat.
Damn right. Like, I know they're preparing a banquet for his nibs, but they could have left one cook here, or at least a bit of gruel, for Christ's sake.
I can find some to you. Why not go to
Why don't you go to the other kitchen? They're cooking there.
Are you daft? That's the noble's kitchen. We get our food here.
I can try and find something for you.
Haven't you got anything better to do?
Not really. Besides, I'm quite hungry myself.
Go and look then. There's some baths down below. There might be something there. I'd go myself, but if someone saw me there, I'd be in trouble. Ever since... well, never mind.
I'll figure it out somehow. I'll be going then.
Go. And if...
Let's go have a look in the baths for some food then. That doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, but maybe these people like wet food. Mutton? Do you think mutton will be enough? That's hard. I mean, it's going to have to be, isn't it? I don't think there's anything else. Got some meat. He's
Still hungry, are you?
I wouldn't be here.
Mutton.
Thanks. Well, at least I won't starve.
You're welcome. Enjoy it.
Oh, there's somebody else up there. Okay, let's just keep going. Further up. There is an alchemy bench up here as well, apparently. Yep, don't want to bump into that guy.
You? What in God's name are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same question.
I work here, genius.
Who are you, actually?
Me? I'm just cleaning here.
What were you doing?
And what were you doing at the pond, then?
I thought we straightened that out the last time you bothered me. I have no idea what you're talking about.
What's your name?
What's your name?
What's it to you?
It would be
Nothing.
polite.
It's just common manners that people introduce themselves to others.
Well, I always was an unmannerly girl. So tough luck.
We both know you're lying. The question is, why?
Says someone who was just sitting in a jail cell and will end up right back there if anyone calls the guards on him.
You know, we were locked up?
You know I was locked up? For such an uncaring girl, your interest is a bit suspicious.
Right. I spend the whole day following you and the arrogant fool around, spying on you.
That's exactly what I think.
Well, think again.
I need help.
I need help.
Who doesn't? I still have to clean out all the fireplaces in the Crown. Do you know how many there are?
I need to find medicine for Thomas.
I don't know or care. I have to find medicine for Captain Thomas. Otherwise he'll die and my friend will be executed.
Thomas. I brought water to him in the tower. And I can tell you he is beyond help. That poor sister of his.
Well, you look like you know your way around here. Maybe you can help me.
Why should I?
Because you have no business being here, because we're both thieves, because I can report you to the Chamberlain. Let's try
I'm
this
not
one.
stupid. You've no business here. You're snooping around in the surgeon's stuff and God knows what else. It could land you in trouble.
Oh, yeah? How?
Well, for instance, I could take something here. Don't forget, I might be slaving here today, but tomorrow they'll get fed up with me and they'll probably kick me out by morning. And you'll still be here. So it'll be on you. For sure someone saw you coming here.
And you too, no?
That's definitely an interesting point. But tell me.
No. I'll tell you nothing. And now get out of my way. Simple ma-
Alright, I guess we'll just have to figure it out on our own. I hate that girl as well. She's a bit of a bee. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Cool. Right, we'll take all the herbs because we'll probably need them for potion brewing. Let's start alchemy. Bandage, we can steal that. What's this? Salt. So he had a special book, right? Like a textbook. So that's just what we need to find.
The 7th bell.
Oh my gosh, we are running low on time. I swear each bell gives you less and less time. Let's have a look in here. It's a hard lockpick. I don't think we could manage a hard lockpick. Oh gosh.
All right, what was that?
Yeah, what was that? Who knows? We'll try this one. Military sword. Monochrome of Saint Benedict II. Lion perfume. What's that do? Increases charisma. 4, 5. I feel like we probably shouldn't have this stuff on us, should we? Okay, I don't think that's going to help in any way. Right, so we just need to figure out where this book is all I'm thinking. We'll drop the military sword as well. Hopefully we shouldn't need it. Hard lockpick. Wooden rosary. I'm not sure this seems like a scholar's quarters really. It's more of like a servant's, isn't it? Hard. Medium. All right, so we need to find this book, right? Where is it?
What?
Okay, let's go.
What's going on here?
We passed that room that looked like it had
Very odd. It must be over.
some sort of nobleman in it. So I'm going to go in there, I think. I'm just going to choke him out. What do you got? You got the book? Weak fox? I'm going to take that anyway. Chest keys? Take the groschen as well. Fever tonic? Fever-related complications often lead to death. This tonic can alleviate. Didn't they say Thomas has a fever? So that might do the job, actually. What have we got? Weak fox increases speech for half a day. I'm actually going to use that because I think having a higher speech might be handy. If we're taking the fever tonic, I'm going to drop this lot because I don't want to get caught with stolen goods, because then they make you pay for them, right? Let's just have a quick look if there's any other things. Rob. Doesn't really seem like much else, right? Let's check those chests upstairs. I just want to cover our bases, right? We don't want to go back and we're missing something really obvious. Keys don't work for this. Okay. That fever tonic is stolen though, so we don't want to get caught at all now.
It's the 8th bell. I need to hurry.
Yeah, I do. Oh God. It's coming this way. Can you hide in here?
What's that sound?
Let's go, 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 go,
I
go.
heard it coming from here.
Yeah, this is a tricky quest, this one. I've said before, I'm not very good at sneaking and guile and all that sort of stuff. So, I'm finding it particularly difficult. Right,
Aren't you supposed to be helping out?
I am helping out. Just helping out my own way. Right. So now we need to get back upstairs.
What's that noise? What is this racket here?
Cool. That's not too bad.
Over nothing.
We're getting quite a lot of levels in stealth, which is nice. Okay, this is the tricky floor.
Creeping around.
Let's try and run.
I must be mad.
Who could have opened it?
I think once we get past here, we're actually fine. Like there's no more guards.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
It will have to be diluted.
How does she know?
His fever is getting worse. If this doesn't work, I don't think he'll last long.
Well, let's hope it works then. It's like the 9th bell, I think. Did we fail? Are we not...
I urge you all to be vigilant. These days we have all sorts of vagabonds, drifters, outlaws and bandits roaming the country. And we have one of those vermin here today. A fella called Hans, who is clearly not right in the head. A dangerous madman, a brawler, and a thug. The worst of all, a poacher! And so, for the damages he caused to our dear Lord Otto von Berghoff, he is sentenced to be hanged by the neck until dead!
Stop! You can't execute this man. He's a noble. Captain Thomas here will testify that we're messengers from Ratoi.
What is this nonsense, for Christ's sake?
It's true. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Deal with it, for God's sake!
But sir, the captain!
Captain Thomas has a fever. He's clearly delirious. Seize them immediately.
You can't do this! I am a nobleman, do you hear? A noble! Get your hands off me! You can't do this!
Open the gates!
My lord.
What the hell is going on?
It was just a... It's a hanging.
You can't hang him. He's a noble.
That's for me to judge. Take him down! And for Christ's sake, help me off this horse!
Okay guys, so that's gonna do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching, and join me in the next one to see where we go from here. Is Lord von Berger okay? Will Henry and Hans, you know, make it out, do their diplomatic mission? Who knows? Thanks again, and I'll catch you later.